Hello, collective. Today is July the 20th, I think. Here, yeah, today is the 20th. Today is Sunday. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest, honey. I'm just Moon Priestess delivering to the collective today. There is this energy just saying, you know what I'm saying? You try to hold on to the connection, but you see the connection didn't want to stay. So you want to understand why this person disconnect from you. You want to understand why. And I feel like this was you when the connection, when the connection disconnected. When the connection wasn't connected no more. Excuse me for all that burping and stuff. I don't know, I just feel like that this relationship has been a disconnected relationship. And it's like you felt like you was the only one trying in it. That other person was not trying in the relationship, but you was trying. And it's like you said, I tried to do right. I tried to hold on to it. I tried to make it better. I tried, but guess what? It was all I. It wasn't no together in the connection. It was only you trying, not them trying. We're gonna get a reading on this energy. I hope this message gets to whoever needs it right on time, baby. Let's see, because you've been trying. You was trying to hold on to it, but baby, you see that they didn't want to stay. It seemed like they didn't want to stay. It seemed like they didn't care about it. They didn't care about staying. They didn't care about making it right. They just wanted to keep living that same life when you wanted to change. So if you feel like you needed a change in a connection you with and that connection ain't changing, baby, it's time for you to find a new change in a new connection. A new way of being connected to somebody, okay? Always take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I'm just a messenger here. The spirit said we're gonna get this dark energy out here because I'm telling you, you probably dealing with that dark energy, somebody who don't know how to change, somebody who don't believe in changing themselves, but changing everything else around them, not their relationship, but they'll go change their tire, they'll go change their oil, they'll go change this. This could be a feminine energy with a masculine. They could go change all this. They can go run to them friends and help them friends change this. Excuse me. They can go help this friend do this, but when it came to you about change, it was some quiet moments of you changing things for yourself or trying to make a change to hope that that person see the change and change. But you can't change nobody unless they want to be changed. What they say, you can't change the energy unless they want to be changed. Spirit, angels, and ancestors, you know who you are as well as I do. Come through for this change. This person trying to change something here. You know what I'm saying? You got the 30 here. I feel like that you need to move by yourself now. It's almost like you was around people. This could be friends. You know what I'm saying? You could want to do this and do this and venture off into something new, and they don't want to do shit, boo-boo. Okay? You got the 17 at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take that for the collective. I feel like that you feel like you alone with this change now. Might as before you wanted people to be along with you with the change of love or friends here, okay? We're going to read these numbers here for the collective. Always take what resonates for you and leave the rest. We got that 30 out here. Realization. Because you have realized some things here. You realize that now you have to take your own energy through this change. Because maybe you tried. That's all you can do is try. And if what you trying ain't working, it's time to move on. It is time to understand the nature of your act because realization is coming and results are near. So the results of you wanting this change is already here. It says near, but it's here. It's already here. You know what I'm saying? 17 is here. Shadow, okay? It is important to start analyzing yourself to gain greater awareness of yourself and your relationships to others. And that's what's happening right now. You understand it? Like I've been trying and trying. Like I've been giving my heart. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? You already know everything ain't going to be perfect in no relationship with friends or a lover. You know this. But you trying to make things better. You know, when something happens, you ain't giving up on it. You trying to make it happen. But if somebody else ain't trying to make it happen, you know, and it's just your energy, then your energy needs to be alone, realizing some things to make things better. Get with some people or get around some people who want to change when things ain't right. Understand? Okay. Otherwise, it will be impossible to change and evolve. You see what I'm saying? If you stay in this, it'll be hard for you to feel free on some things you want to feel free of, because you can find yourself working on that so much, on something that somebody else ain't working on. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like telling somebody, look, this ain't right. You know, what we can do about this to change this, to make this better, because something is wrong here. It's not going the way it's supposed to go. You know, I've been doing this and doing it and doing it and trying to work on it. I'm not trying to complain, but I'm working on it. So is there any way that you can come in with me and work on this with me so we can make this life better, or we can make this connection better? And they'll be like, oh yeah, you know, we can do this and that, but you never do it because they're already doing something with somebody else. It's like they making something better in other areas, but the area that they need to be making it with y'all connection. That's what the Spirit is saying. Okay. Did I read that 17? Yeah, shadow. Oh, right. Look, I'm going to read again. It is important to start analyzing yourself to gain great awareness of yourself and your relationships to others. Otherwise, it would be impossible to change and evolve. You understand? Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I'm just a messenger, honey. Delivering to the collective. I hope this message finds whoever it needs and whomever needs it right on time. Spirit, come through for this energy on the board for the collective. It's a choice to be made. What choice you gonna make? Are you looking at the people that you give your heart to and making the choices off of that? Or you looking within yourself and realizing that you need to move on with this change that you wanting inside, that you want to feel free about, you know, so you can feel good about the choice that you make. You want to feel good about that choice. You don't want to feel bad and stuck in it, right? Oh, okay. Spirit, come through to this energy on the board for the collective. The Queen of Wands, what is your intuition, your guide, your energy, your feeling towards whatever you want to do new in your life? You got to make that choice. You got to make it. Okay? Because you already been trying with them energies, right? Friends and lovers. You've been trying. Look, I think we've probably been talking. You probably wanted a conversation. You probably letting them be aware of what's happening and how something is getting ready to end. But baby, they ain't caring because they too busy trying to make something else end out in the streets. Like I said, you could have somebody in your life where you could tell them, like, you know, we really need to have a conversation, but they keep putting your conversation off to go help and clear out air of something else out in the outside of y'all relationship. You can see them completing things. You can see them changing things about other things, situations of other people, but not within y'all connection. Spirit, come through for this energy on the board. The Emperor is in reverse. I feel like somebody is bigoted in their energy about their plans. Their plans are not directed with yours. The Emperor with the Queen of Wands out here, the Emperor is in reverse. I feel like that you are very intuitive about your plans, and you know it's like you can feel good about what you planning and how you looking at it and what you can see the results of it. You know it's gonna be good, but somebody else don't. Somebody else is just on their high horses, complete other things that ain't got nothing to do with their connection. I feel like that you can tell this person, well, let's go out on a date, or, let's have lunch together so we can talk about some things. This person probably like, oh, such and such got a problem. They going on, and it ain't got nothing to do with them, but they going to go fix it. They going to go help them. And you seeing that too. You like, dang, I need to, this is us. What is they gonna do to help us? Nothing. But they taking their energy to help something that ain't got nothing to do with something that they're losing. This person is losing you and don't even know it. That's what the Spirit said. The Six of Wands is out here. I feel like you finna have victory over this energy, because I feel like you've been trying so hard. You've been going through plans with this person. You've been doing all. It's time for you to have victory over your own energy and your own plans at this moment. Spirit, come through for this energy on the board. The Star card is out here. It was going sideways, trying to go in reverse. I feel like you haven't released this person yet, but I feel like you're feeling like you need to. You still waiting on that conversation. You feel like if y'all have that conversation, it'll change something. But you done had a lot of conversations with this person, but it ain't changed their energy. They still doing the same thing. So, hey, you better make some magic in your life by releasing this energy. You better make some sparks flame in your life with your plans that you have for this change that somebody else don't want. The Six of Swords is out here, baby. You're going to have to remove your energy away from this person. You're going to have to take action somewhere else where somebody actually wants to change with you. Friends or lover here, okay? The world card. This is your world. You got to protect your own energy right now because it's like you try to protect both of y'all. You try to protect both of the energy. Like, look, we ain't been talking. You ain't been answering my texts. You ain't been calling me. What's going on? This person like, oh, we going to talk about it. There's a lot going on right now, but why you don't know about it? But I bet you the people that they help in getting out of them situations, they know what's going on. They know what's wrong with them. Why you don't know? It's like this person don't understand that your energy gonna be gone, and before it's too late, when it's too late, they're gonna realize that they should have conversated when it was needed. They should have wanted to talk to you and make things better before all of the endings of this connection has disconnected. I feel like you finna disconnect this energy here toughly. You tried. All you can do is try, right? That's it. That's all you can do. The Five of Swords is out here with the Empress in reverse. Look, the Emperor and the Empress is in reverse. It's like you've been trying to defeat this situation. You've been trying to warn this person. But I promise you, this person, it's like when you leave this person, it's almost like this person gonna want to come back and say, oh, well, you know, we can work. No, it's too late then. It's gonna be too late. They're gonna have to keep on walking. Keep on keeping on while you take your love somewhere else where it belongs. I'm telling you, you got a lot of love in your heart to keep giving these people all these chances. You got a lot of love in your heart to keep trying to make something right. And somebody taking advantage of it. They taking advantage of it. This person, you feeling uncomfortable with this uncomfortable energy that don't want to change. With that Empress and that Emperor in reverse. Spirit comfort for this energy. I feel like this is not no type of fire energy here. I feel like this is not an earth energy here. This could be air energy and water energy. Tough on the board. Take that how it resonates. Spirit comfort for this energy on the board for the collective. Yeah, the Eight of Cups out here. I feel like you finna walk away. You finna remove yourself. It's gonna hurt you. You love this thing because if you didn't love it, you wouldn't be trying to make things right. You wouldn't be trying to talk and get an understanding so y'all can move into y'all future with new ways of doing things, communicating, talking, and fixing the problem. But baby, you're going to have to disconnect your energy so you can be comfortable in what the spirit wants you to be comfortable in. And that's freedom. Freedom from unwanted energies. Freedom from people who don't want to change. Freedom from people who want to go change other lives instead of the life that they living in. I ain't lying. The Five of Wands is out here. This person is giving you a lot of conflict here. Toughly here. I feel like you can't even get up and take action on your plans because of the conflict that you got with this person. You ready to end that feeling with this energy so you can move forward. It's hard for you to move forward in something new when you got something old holding on to you, boo-boo. Okay? Justice is on the board for the collective. I feel like you're going to get justice from this conflict. I feel like justice is going to come for you to get out of this conflict and be in peace of what you've been experiencing in your energy with your friends or with your lover, honey, okay? You finna call the truth. I told you. You got that sword is out here. Okay, you finna call the truth here on your energy with that energy, okay? Always take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I'm just Moon Priestess, who delivering to the collective. I hope this message gets to whoever needs it right in time. That Knight of, look at that, that Knight of Wands is out here. You're going to be hurt, though. You're going to be hurt. But that hurt energy is going to get you to call the truth like you hurting right now with your heart because you done everything, baby. You finna call that truth and go forward with a plan because of this heartbreak, because of this energy, because of this person not wanting to change what they're experiencing with their connection, but they want to experience and change what other people are doing out here. That ain't got nothing to do with them. Okay? They going to other people rescue and making things complete in their life, but not in the life that they're living with you. So I feel like that you're going to understand that you did all you can, and now it's time for you to just go on about your business and do what makes you happy, boo-boo. Okay, honey? Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I'm just Moon Priestess, delivering to the collective. Like I said, I hope this message finds whoever it needs to right on time. Have a good day.